Hi everyone! I have something really neat to show you. I'm going to show you how to make a dinosaur scratch card. It's going to look like this. Take a look. When it's done, we can scratch off the paint to see what's underneath, and I'll show you how to make it. We have a couple different dinosaurs that you can choose from on our website. There's a link below, so you can pick some different dinosaurs. I have a Centiosaurus that I'm going to make the scratch card out of today. To make our scratch card, we need some clear tape, the thicker or the wider the better, some scissors, a paintbrush, a popsicle stick or something to stir with, some paint, some dish soap, and something to put your paint and dish soap in. To get started, we need to cover the area that we want to scratch away at with the tape. That's gonna help the paint come away from the paper. So, pull this back. That's about the length we need for our scratch away area. Going to keep my scissors there so I can find the edge again. There we go. And you want to lay down the tape over the paper as tight as you can so that there's not any air pockets or little lines on it. So I'm going to stretch out just as much as I can, start on one side, and then push it all the way across. And then try and smooth it out as much as I can. And if you have little ridges, that's fine. You can just go over them with your hand and it'll make them go down a little bit. It can be a little bit tricky to get it really flat, but that's okay. There we go. So we have the first part covered. Now we need another one for the bottom part. All right, so now our entire dinosaur, that's gonna be our scratch card, is covered in the tape, and now we're ready to cover it with the paint. Now to make something that's gonna scratch away nice and easy, we're gonna use a little bit of dish soap and paint. We're gonna mix 1 part dish soap to 2 part paint. So I'll put a little bit of blob of dish soap here. There we go. So that's 1 part dish soap, 2 parts paint. So I'm gonna put twice as much paint as there is dish soap. Big blob like that. There we go. And you can use a spoon. I have a little popsicle stick here that I'm going to use to stir the paint and the dish soap together. And that's going to make it easy to scratch away once it's dry, and then we won't see through it. If we just put the dish soap down, we'd see right through the dish soap. But we want it to be a surprise what's underneath. So there we go. I think that's all mixed together. Then you can get a paintbrush and just paint over the parts that you want to be scratched away later. So I'm gonna cover all the dinosaur bones, so when we scratch away, you can see what the dinosaur looks like underneath all the dinosaur bones. I'm gonna do my best to go inside the lines here. Just like that. Carefully not going over so that my dinosaur outline really looks like a dinosaur. It can be a little tricky to do because dinosaurs are very interesting shapes, aren't they? There we go. Cover the whole head of the dinosaur and the neck. Very nice. Now you can still see through this layer of paint and dish soap. So once this layer is dry, you want to add another layer. You might want to do a couple layers so that you can't see through it and that when you scratch it away, it's a big surprise. There we go. You can use a hair blow dryer to help speed up the drying process. It shouldn't take too long to dry, so you can do a second coat. There we go, cover his leg. One more leg to cover. Then it'll be a big reveal to scratch it away and see the bones underneath. You can download this dinosaur sheet at our website There's a couple other dinosaurs that you can choose from too. You can make all 3 of them. Almost done, just the last tip of the tail. There we go. Perfect. So I would give this a little bit of time to dry, then I would go back with more of my paint and dish soap to cover it all again so that it becomes really thick and you can't see through it. And then it'll look like this. Once it's all dry, it's ready to scratch. So I'm gonna use a nickel. You could use any coin or anything with a flat edge like this, and we'll scratch and see what's underneath. Are you ready? Let's give it a try. Here we go. Whoa! Look at that! We scratched all the paint and dish soap away to see what the bones look like underneath. Well, this is such a fun activity to try and to learn a little bit more about dinosaurs. I hope you try it at home, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye! Hey everybody, it's Caitie. Thanks for joining us today. I'd love it if you would subscribe to our Caitie's Classroom channel, and I'll see you soon. Woo!